PS4 itself, so fingers crossed it all works alright. Let me know how it goes, but I'm just going to get started. I'm so excited to play this, it's been a long time coming. I'm a huge Mega Man fan, as you know, and I did get it on the PS4 just so I could get the physical edition because for some crazy reason Capcom decided they didn't want to release it on the Switch. So let's see what options we've got here. Control options, brightness, audio, language, vibration, special weapon shortcuts. I think I'll just leave it all as it is. So let's go, new game, normal mode. No easy mode for me. Hopefully this is actually sent. Let me just check, it's gone onto Twitter. Should have gone on Twitter and Facebook and YouTube, but just want to double check.
All systems nominal. You're in great shape, Blockman.
Yep, looks good.
All thanks to you, Doc. You built me rock solid.
Yo,
Well,
someone's joined, that's good. Can you hear me okay?
Block out.
Good luck out there. Roll, how many checkups are left?
Let's see. We just finished with Blockman. That leaves Torchman, Acid
That's
Man,
good, you can hear me
Fizz
coughing.
Man,
Wow.
Thunderman, and Blastman. Just 7 to go.
Oh, brother, there's no end to him.
Loud and clear.
Doc,
Excellent.
how about giving your favorite
So
sister
excited to start this game. Really, really
I
excited.
don't need a break, Otto.
Gotta get past the very basic story first.
Now let's crank it up again.
I love the graphics, I love what they've done with it. At first I was kind of upset that it wasn't pixel art, that it wasn't 2D sprites, but to be honest I'm really happy with the style they chose for the game. I'm good, thanks. I'm just really excited to play this. I've been waiting for it for a long time.
Splendid to see you again, Light.
Wily!
Dr. Wily!
Doctor, what's going on? Stand back, everyone.
It does look awesome.
I'll handle this.
I actually have up here
This is no
Dr.
time
Wily.
for your
There he is.
heroics.
He's watching.
I've simply come to give Dr. Light a message.
Oops.
Then kindly be
There's actually a demo on the Switch if you want to go and see what the game's like. See if you think you'd like it or not, or just watch what you see here, because I presume on the PS4 and the Switch it plays basically the
Or has
same.
your memory failed you?
a university.
And I've been missing a bit of the story. I'll have to play it again on my own to catch all
It
this.
can't be.
Oh, but it can. You're a
I'm sure there's
will
nothing
stifle me forever.
too much
I have
to worry about
perfected my
story-wise.
design. And now we'll see who was right all along.
Dr. Light, what's the ruckus?
Perfect timing. The lot of you will make excellent test subjects.
Both good games, Pop and Twinbee. I love Pop and Twinbee. Big fan of that series. And Magical Quest, all the Mickey Mouse games are really good. So that's cool.
My robots.
Oh no, my robots!
That's
So I have to say already, it's a million times better than Mighty No. 9. The huge disappointment that was. There was another game I was super excited for, so fingers crossed this one actually lives up to my expectations, unlike that
Blast the world
piece
will
of
bow down
garbage.
to the genius of Dr. Wily.
Doctor, I'll go after Wily.
Wait, Mega Man.
So weird seeing Mega Man in
Wily's
normal
invention
clothes.
is called the Double Gear System. It's designed to push robots.
The double
far
gear
beyond their
system,
normal
aka
strength
make
and
the game a
speed.
bit easier.
If he really has completed it, I'm afraid you won't stand a chance.
Yeah, Mighty No. 9
can't
wasn't
just let him
good
get
at
away.
all.
Mega
Just,
Man.
I don't know how they could go so wrong. I think it's just because they were trying to do it on so many different platforms. They just tried to do way too much with the Kickstarter and it just got way out of
This is the
control.
prototype
And they
of
just
the
couldn't
system
live up to any of their
designed
promises.
back at
Even
the
today, we're still waiting for the Vita and PS3
If I install
versions,
this into your
which is
circuits,
crazy.
You may be able to stop him. But it's dangerous. Double Gear places great strain on robot systems.
Yeah, they really did. It didn't have any soul. I don't know why. I like the design. I think Beck and Claw are really cool as far as robots go. Like, it looked really good, and I was really excited about it, but it just didn't work out for some reason. I bet KG Inafune is kicking himself now he sees what Capcom's managed to do.
Mega Man,
He should have just stayed with them. but I guess he was getting a bit frustrated with all his projects being cancelled, so I can't really blame him for leaving Capcom.
Otto is here to help out.
Mega Man. That dirty
Mega Man,
wizard.
Mega Man.
No one hit him.
Mega Man, you're doing a noble...
Yeah, I never even finished Mighty Number 9. Usually when a game like this comes out, I'm really into it. I'll play it all the way to the end,
I'll
but
be back soon.
I didn't even get past the initial stages in Mighty Number 9. That's how bad I thought it was. Viewer explanation of the double gear system. No, I did play the demo on the Switch, so I sort of know what to do, but I'll make it up as I go along. So here we go. We've got 8 brand new Robot Masters to tackle. Blockman's the one in the demo, so I'm not going to do that one straight away because I've already played that one. Let's try Acid Man. I'm so excited. I've even got a notepad next to me so I can write down what I find out their weaknesses are. So here we go, brand new Mega Man game. I've been waiting 8 years, I think, since Mega Man 10. Let's go. And I love the fact that they actually brought back the charge shot from Mega Man 4, which is my favourite game in the series. And for some reason I already got the trophy. I keep meaning to switch trophies off because they really annoy me. Oh my god, another one. Yeah, hopefully they'll stop soon. I've been playing a lot of Mega Man X recently, so I'm going to have to get used to not being able to do the... not being able to dash. I don't think you can dash anyway. I know you can do the slide attack. Let me just try the controls. So the R button is slow motion. The L button is that superpower charge thing. Whatever that is. Ah! And it looks like the charge shot can sort of freeze the enemies. A bit like Mighty Number 9, so there's something that's kind of similar. What's going on here? I'm being pushed to the right. One thing I've noticed, the sound effects seem really loud compared to the music. I'm not sure if you can change that in the settings, but I usually really love the soundtrack in Mega Man games, so hopefully I'll still be able to hear the music over it. And some returning enemies from the previous games, and carefully don't hit the spikes there. There we go, nice. Basic area before we carry on down here. I don't know why the water's yellow, I don't know if that means I can't go in it. I presume when it turns red is when you can't go in there. I didn't see the little thing, so... Ah, get off me. I haven't seen much health yet. I don't know if that was health. I'm going to have to get used to pressing them buttons as well. I don't know if health's just the same basic black and white circle that it used to be, or if it's something else there. Ah! I'm doing terribly. I'm usually good at Mega Man, honestly. Okay, so when it's green I can't go in there. I guess it's like... no! I can't see these little ones. I'm only playing it on a really small TV, because I've got it in the game room. Not that that's an excuse or anything, I'm just saying. Go away. Right, so when it's red it's okay to go in, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Hey, my first death! And back to this checkpoint area here. I think these guys are called Sniper Joe or something like that, if I remember right. I have been playing through all the previous Mega Man games, and I've got a great idea for a video. I'm not sure if it'll be finished by Friday. I'm hoping so. If not, I've got a backup I can do instead, and then I'll play that one next week. But we'll see how it goes. And I've got to get out of that water. I'm going to die straight away. One thing I have to say, the feel of the game is really good. I'm very happy about the physics, the way they managed to make it feel. Because usually, in these 2.5D sort of games, I really don't like how floaty it feels. But this still feels really good, so I'm very happy about that. Need to start paying more attention now. Come on, there we go. And it wants to be like Mario going down pipes. And now there's some more spikes to worry about. I'm glad they haven't dumbed the game down, it still seems like it's a good challenge, which is always good. Let's see if I can get that. That was strangely easy to get to. Okay, maybe it's actually safer to go that way. He falls quite slow. I guess that's because I'm in the... Oh, no, I didn't mean to jump that high up. Damn it. All the way back here again? Really? Okay, let's go. I'll be really embarrassed if I don't even make it to the first boss. Hope you guys are enjoying what you're seeing so far. Let me know if you're going to plan on picking the game up or not. Obviously, I'd actually had it pre-ordered for ages on Amazon, but for some reason the delivery didn't turn up, so I actually cancelled my order and picked it up from game after work instead. No, that's health. Okay. Yeah, so I was a bit annoyed about that. I'm not really sure why they didn't deliver it. But one of my friends on Twitter said that they didn't deliver one of his games too. Hey, Beard Gaming's joining us. Didn't get very far in Mega Man 9 and 10. I completed both of them after a lot of replaying the games to basically memorise every single level. That's the only way I managed to finish them. Really love both of them though, they're really good. Probably not the best games to start on if you're new to the Mega Man series, because they were... Oh, that was close. Oh, another trophy, go away. Yeah, 9 and 10 aren't really the best place to start because they are very difficult. Probably Mega Man 5 is the best one to start on. And there we go. Is this a mini-boss? Looks like it. From what I played of the demo, I really love the... oh my god, how am I supposed to get over there? I really love the... what am I trying to say? The animation in the boss fights. Like all the different phases they go through like this. That's something that you'd never see in the original Mega Man games. Not even Mega Man 8, which was on the PS1, it wasn't... oh, I forgot I can do that actually. Let's see if that helps. I don't really know how to recharge this yet, but... or how to get underneath it. Jump! Okay, I just gotta try and jump all the way over. Why are they not giving me any health? Usually when there's little enemies around, they'll sort of drop power-ups, but these ones don't seem to be. But yeah, I love all like the different phases that the mini-bosses do and stuff. That's really cool. Yay, did it. Not even going to drop me any health. This is hardcore. Let's go. And yeah, they brought back the slide from Mega Man 3 as well, which is always good. I'm really glad that they didn't go back to basics with this one and they actually put in some of the later games sort of... Ah, oh, god damn it. Yeah, I'm playing it on normal difficulty. So I hate to think what the hardest difficulty's like. And I'm down to 0 lives, so really hope I can actually get through this. I'll try doing the slow motion jump. It doesn't actually make him move any further. I guess it just slows down the things that you've got to dodge more than anything. And now, gotta remember that green is when you can't go in there, so when he fires that in there, that's when you can't go in. And these little yellow things are really annoying because I can't see them very well. I guess that's because I'm already playing it on a small screen and then having the chat on the side makes the screen even smaller still. I don't know why, but I keep thinking when it's red I can't go in there. And I really appreciate the fact that when you charge up it doesn't make that really annoying noise like it does in Mega Man 4 and 5. So it's not so bad to actually have it just held down. Okay, I'm just going for it. See ya. Instant death spikes. Oh, this is horrible, it even pushes you the wrong way as well. Yay! Not too bad. I spoke too soon. Oh, what? No, oh, that's not fair, it takes you up too high. I'm really loving this though, this is really good. Game over already, didn't even make it to the first boss. Let's go and try a different stage and we'll come back to this one. So I'm just going to go around clockwise. So the next one is Blast Man. Yeah, I guess you're right, it does feel a lot like Mega Man 7, which, although is probably my least favourite out of the original Mega Man games, I do think it has really nice art style, so it's kind of cool that they went back to that sort of style. Yeah, I do really love it, and just the attention to detail in the background like this, like cardboard cutout thing they've got here. And the animation's really smooth. I don't know what engine they made it in. It might be Unreal, but I'm not sure. I know Mighty Number 9 was made in Unreal 3, and they had a lot of problems with that because Unreal 3 was being unsupported at the time. And basically they couldn't get the online to work, and Epic wasn't helping them. They basically said you have to upgrade to Unreal 4, which they didn't do. Basically because they wouldn't be able to run on the Wii U then. Oh, these enemies are horrible. Yeah, I really love the new style. They've actually, although it's kind of hard to tell, they did actually restyle Mega Man himself as well. Which is really nice. It's not like that terrible new Mega Man cartoon style that's been going around. I don't really know what's happening with that cartoon, if it's still actually going to be on air or something. I think it might be on Cartoon Network. But yeah, it looks terrible. But yeah, this looks really nice. If there was a cartoon that used this art style, I'd definitely watch it. Yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason Japanese developers just didn't really get on with Unreal Engine. Wow, I missed my chance there. Is Rush not in this game? I don't think he is. Oh, he is. There he is. Fresh from Smash Bros. I haven't even looked at what else you've got in the menu. So you've got energy tanks, you've got weapon tanks, and the mystery tank, which I guess refills everything. They came into Mega Man 2, I think. They weren't in the original. And we also have something called Super Guard. Halves the damage taken. We've got Eddie. Eddie's back, and so's Beat. And I'm not sure what's in that final one then. Oh, I really like the Sonic cartoon. I think that's really nice because they went to the Sonic CD style, and I really love that art style. So I was definitely enjoying watching them shorts on there. That was really cool. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, Google new Mega Man cartoon, and you can see why I'm so don't really like the style they went for. It's really weird. Like, it's all angular, and it just doesn't suit the game very much at all. And that reminds me, there was actually supposed to be... Oh, I should have used Rush there to get up. Right, what's the mini-boss in this level? A whole load of exploding little robot people. For some reason. I guess the idea is to stand back long enough that you actually hit them into them. Really? It started me all the way back at the start of the level? This game's not playing around. Okay. I'll try once more, then I'll move on to the next stage. I probably won't finish it on the live stream. I'll probably play it a bit more offline. And then maybe I'll make a video when I've finished it, giving you my overall impressions. But so far, extremely positive. Everything about the game just feels spot on, which I'm really happy about. Let's see if I can get up there. No chance. How are you supposed to manage to get that? I guess you can get the what's it called? The Rush Jet later on. Okay, just blow yourself up. Oh, I hate these in the old Mega Man games. Especially the jumping ones in the first Mega Man. If any of you have played that, you'll know how annoying they are. Oh, plenty of health there, so that's good. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to rush it. I'm just going to basically play through each stage here, see how far I can get, and then I'm definitely going to take my time and just really enjoy it, because it has been a long time coming, and I'm a big fan of the Mega Man series. I've played all of them, and so far this one definitely stands up to the rest of them. I haven't really noticed anything that I don't like yet, which is great. I kind of wish that they had the jetpack sort of thing that they had in Mega Man 6. Oh, have I lost Rush? Yeah, so in Mega Man 6, you instead of getting Rush abilities, you basically get add-ons for your suit, which you could then use to like fly around and do double jumps and things, which I always thought was really cool. And it's kind of a shame they never brought that back. And a lot of people seem to forget about Mega Man 6 just because it came out so late. which is a bit of a shame because it's a really good one. In fact, basically anything after Mega Man 2 people seem to forget about for some reason. I've never understood... Oh my god, oh my, up there. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, for some reason after Mega Man 2 people just seem to lump all of the other NES games together and say they're not great, but I honestly think they improved with each one. I mean, Mega Man 5 is a bit easier than the others, but it's a good starting point, and Mega Man 6 had a lot of unique ideas behind it. This development team, I think the majority of them have worked on previous Mega Man games. I know one of them was the lead director of Mega Man 7, I think. I'll have to double check that. But I remember last year when they were doing their live stream to announce the game, they had interviews with all the developers and they were saying which Mega Man games they'd worked on before. So there is a lot of talent behind the game, and a lot of people who have worked on the Mega Man series. So I think Capcom basically got the best team they could get for this, to make sure it lived up to everyone's expectations. Oh my god, this boss is hard. Right. If you want to have a look, there was a live stream they did last year. I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere. It was one of the Capcom community streams. Right, so I've got one more try, and then I'll move on to the next stage. It was really fun to watch. They had Pro Jared on there, so if you're familiar on YouTube, there was Pro Jared, there was Mega Ran, the guy who does the Mega Man music. No, Mega Man didn't... I called him Mega Man then. Inafune didn't take everyone with him when he left Capcom. There must have been a few people holding out. But yeah, the stream was really fun. They even had like a big quiz and everything. Basically saying like, which Robot Masters theme tune is this, and they would play it and all sorts of things. It was really fun to watch. And then at the end they showed the trailer for Mega Man 11. So I was really excited when they showed that. Because they didn't actually say they were announcing a new game. It was just a celebration for the... I guess it was the 25th anniversary. Oh, gotta stay on there, yeah. I remembered that time, yay. But yeah, go and watch that if you want. It's really good. Hopefully they do more streams like that in the future. Because I love hearing from the developers. And they did show some behind the scenes footage as well, which is always really interesting. Coming from a game design background, I love seeing that sort of stuff. I don't know how I'm supposed to get it back, because it doesn't seem like it can jump far enough. Yeah, I can't jump far enough. And I haven't got much health left either, so I guess this is the last chance I'm gonna get to take these guys on. I'm really surprised actually at how hard it is. I thought because it's a more modern game they would have dumbed it down a little bit, but that doesn't seem the case at all, which I'm really happy about. But I am going to have to really take some time to memorise the levels. I'm really focusing now because I've only got like one bit of health left. And they don't seem to have any health bars either, so I don't know how far into the fight I am. Right, that's one down. No, this one turns around and starts going the other way. Or not? Maybe it depends what side you're standing. I'm actually getting scared now. Now it's coming back the other way. Come on, if I get past here, that's a checkpoint. Yay! So this is a checkpoint, but I don't actually have any lives left, so it doesn't really mean much. But I got some health back at least. Here we go. I was waiting for them platforms to blow up, but I don't really know when they do. Unless you have like a bomb ability later on or something. Now what am I supposed to do here? Just go! That worked. I had to sort of slide under it. Oh, I forgot he throws them boxes at you. I'm also really cautious of pits like this because on some of the earlier Mega Man games, basically there's pits and when you jump, an enemy comes out of the pit Ah! Game over. Right, let's move on. Well, let's go and see what's in Dr. Light's lab,
Mega
actually.
Man, I've made a breakthrough.
There we go, so they brought the shot back from Mega Man 8, 9 and 10, I think, so that's good. Make it a bit more manageable. I haven't actually seen any E-Tanks, so I might buy
Are
one.
you sure?
Yep. Let's see what else I can get.
Good luck out there, Mega.
Super Guard. Don't know what that is.
Are you
Let's
sure?
get an extra life as well.
Ta-da! All ready. Good luck out there, Mega.
Cool. Enjoy. I'll see you again in a minute. Who else is here? If anyone else is watching, leave a comment down below so I know who's here. It's great to have so many people watching already. And I'm going to make this video live after as well, so anyone who missed the stream can catch up on YouTube. Oh, there's some other stuff here. Mystery chip. Wonder what that is. Device that provides a special bonus when you complete a stage in a short time. I don't think I'm going to be completing any stages in a short time yet. Right, let's go back to stage select and try the third one. Bounce Man. I saw this one in the latest trailer and it looks really fun. Dun 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 dun. Robot Master 88 apparently. Has there really been that many? There's probably been more if you count the Mega Man and Bass and games like that as well. And of course if you count the X series there's been loads more. Oh, I'm going to have to get the timing right on them. I just thought they would bounce you like full straight away, but apparently not. Whoa! Haha, that's cool. I already feel like I'm going to love this stage. Hey! Either I'm going to love this stage or I'm going to get really annoyed with it. Ooh, try and land on an E-Tank. Oh, I got the worst thing possible. Just wait please. What's that hand doing up there? Oh my god, I can't even get up. Stop it! What is it doing? Is it gonna slap me? Wait! Right, so if I stand here, I'm gonna get slapped onto the ledge. Almost. Ah! Right, I'm gonna stand right on the edge. Slap! Hey, there we go. I love this level, this is so fun. Kinda reminds me of Nitro Man stage with all the bouncing baseballs from Mega Man 10. But obviously even more bouncy, which is really fun. And I love the sort of climbing wall aesthetic in the background as well. Ah, so just fun and colourful. I love it. Okay, so if I actually hold the jump button down, that does the same, which is good. And get ready to be hit over there. Slap. Oh, them balloons make me take damage. And I can't get rid of them. That's not fair. Get out of the way! Oh, I can use the... Oh, there's a one up there. No idea how to get to that though. Slap. Oh my god. Yeah, I can see myself getting really annoyed with this level already. 3, 2, 1. Slap. Boom. The one thing, and I have to say there is one thing that I'm not as fond of, and that's the music. Compared to the amazing chip tunes in 9 and 10, these all feel a bit flat in comparison, I suppose. I don't know if that's just because I really love chip tunes. This one just seems a bit fluffy and a bit weird. Not very Mega Man. I mean, what they did with 9 and 10 is just amazing. And I love the fact that they brought back the original composers as well. What is going on here? They hit me the other way. Yeah, I love the fact that I think it was Mega Man 10. Each level was actually composed by a composer of one of the original Mega Man games. So I really loved that soundtrack. Oh my god, this is going to be really hard. Oh, no, I'm doing okay actually. No, get off me. That wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Let's see how this room is. Come on. Really makes me want to try and make my own action platformer at some point in the future. What is that going to do? No, I didn't want to go that way. I wanted to go up. It really does have wonderful graphics. Look at this boss. Oh, everything about it is so good. The animation is amazing. I don't even know how to hit this guy. Ah, don't land on me. Go away, go away. Oh, that's not fair. It does have really nice graphics. Like I said, I was a bit disappointed at first because it wasn't pixel art, but not disappointed at all now. I think it looks amazing. Oh wow, you're the guy who commented on my video recently. I was so happy to find out that someone had actually got into retro games thanks to me. That is really cool. I'm really glad that I managed to do that for you. I really hope you're enjoying them. I'll never stop talking about retro games, so let me know if there's any games you want me to cover on the channel that you're interested in seeing. I'd definitely be up for that. Maybe I can give you some recommendations, for sure. It's just great to know that I've like influenced someone like that and actually, you know, helped someone out. It's great. The best games you've ever played. That's brilliant. Add Mega Man to your list. Especially the NES ones. And Mega Man X 1 and 2 as well, they're both amazing. After that, the series kind of went a bit off the rails, but the first two, and I guess the fourth one are really good. But the rest of them, take them or leave them. Apart from number 7, definitely leave that one. Don't even come close to that one. That one's, oh my god, that is the worst Mega Man game ever. And I love Mega Man games. Yeah, you won't really find Chrono Trigger cheap anywhere. If you've got a DS, you might be able to find the DS one a bit cheaper. Which is still a really good game, and it's actually got an extra dungeon compared to the SNES one. But I guess if you want to play the original, the SNES version, then yeah, you probably won't get it for less than about 60, I'd say. I was lucky enough to get mine as a birthday present, so I don't really know how much it cost. Really happy I do have it though, it's an amazing game. One of the best RPGs ever. Of course. And I think it was also re-released on the PlayStation 1, which might be a bit cheaper, so maybe you want to look for that version. Dreamcast or a SNES? They're both really good. I prefer the SNES personally. Depends what sort of games you like. If you like arcade games, definitely go for the Dreamcast because it's got some amazing arcade games. Obviously, Soul Calibur is an incredible arcade conversion for the Dreamcast, and you've also got things like Crazy Taxi, which are really fun, and Sega Rally, all sorts of stuff. But SNES, if you'd rather play something like Chrono Trigger. Hey, Gabo Karina, I'm really loving the game so far, thank you. Yeah, it just feels spot on. I have to say, I'm really happy with it. I mean, just from watching this, you can probably tell that they nailed the physics, which is the main thing for me. You know, being such a long-time Mega Man fan, I can go to this and it just feels right. So I'm really happy. It's everything I wanted it to be, basically. I was saying before, the only thing that I wasn't entirely sold on were the graphics, but now I'm actually playing it and seeing it in motion, I think they're amazing, so yeah, really happy. And it's good to see you on the stream as well. And yeah, I'm so glad it still exists. Oh, I've got an E-Tank, I better use that quick. Well, to be honest, it didn't exist for a long time. That frog robot is cute, it definitely is. I feel bad for killing it. The whole game's really cute, I love it. Look at this. And I'm only 3 levels in, so I've still got a lot more to experience. I'm really having a blast though. They're the enemies that come out of the pits that I was talking about earlier. You have to be careful. Mega Man likes doing that. And I can't believe I didn't even die from the enemy, I just fell down the pit. How embarrassing. Yeah, I saw Robman and Johnny's video. I was really looking forward to seeing what Robman thought. I was into Mega Man before him, but it's really thanks to him that I got back into the series. Just... Oh no! Oh my god, that's not fair. That's not fair at all. You should definitely get it, I'm really enjoying it. If this hasn't sold you on it, and if Happy Console Gamers video hasn't sold you on it, then I don't know what will. Highly recommend it. And it's only 25 quid as well. Well, thanks, my channel is growing. I've seen a lot of growth this year, which I'm really happy about. But, you know, it's not all about the numbers as long as people enjoy watching the videos. That's what really matters. And my goal was to get 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I'm already way ahead of that, which I'm so excited about. Yes, definitely get it, then I can listen to some Mega Man remixes. You should definitely do some Mega Man songs, that'd be really cool. I know I should probably pledge to you on Patreon so I can ask you to do that personally, but I would love to hear some Mega Man songs from you. And I still haven't played the Xenoblade DLC yet, unfortunately. I haven't got around to that. Oh no, this level's annoying. Oh, thanks. I do like to think I know what I'm talking about anyway. Ah, this room's really annoying. Can I get up there? Okay. I give up. Where's Brawl? Where's Rush, I think, not Brawl. Ah, come on! Rush! Don't... Yeah, that's it. I'm skipping that section. That was really irritating. Get the Mega Buster back out. These enemies are pretty funny. I love their giant cheesy grins they've got. I think I'll be able to... Yeah, I can charge up and get rid of them. I know, I can't wait to play it, but I still haven't finished Octopath Traveler, so I'm going to wait until I finish that first. That's sort of something that I've told myself. I'm not playing another RPG until I've finished Octopath Traveler. Just because I know that if I start another one then I'll never finish it, and I am really enjoying it. So, one game at a time, and I don't really have that much time to put into RPGs, so it is taking a while to get through. Oh, come on! I want the E-Tank! Can't get to it. Ugh. First 5 Nintendo Switch games. Mario Odyssey, definitely that'd be in the top 5. For me, Xenoblade 2. If you like RPGs, Xenoblade 2 is definitely the one to get. Depends what sort of games you like, really. Mario Kart, if you haven't played it on the Wii U. Mario Kart would be a good one. I still play Mario Kart quite a lot. Getting really annoyed with this level. Yeah, I don't even need to charge up as well. Can I jump over? Oh, come on. I really like Octopath. I agree with you that the grinding can get a bit tedious. Even though I'm like really far into the game, I'm about 80 hours in now, the battles seem to take forever. I don't know if it's because I'm not using the right techniques or something, but even just a simple battle that should take like a second still takes about 5 minutes. I really like the game though. I love the art style, the graphics in it, probably some of the best I've ever seen. And I like the different... I'm not even trying to get the E-Tank now, I'm just trying to get out of this room. Can't do it. Yeah, so I really love the game, but I think the battles take too long, especially the boss fights. Some of them take literally up to an hour, which is crazy. I haven't got that much more left to do though. I'm pretty much on chapter 4 with most of the characters. Although I have... Oh my god! I have heard that the final dungeon takes ages, and you probably need to be level 100 to get there. Now I've really got to concentrate because I can't get out of this room. I was really enjoying this level as well, so come on. I've literally got to do it pixel perfect. Apparently so. There we go. Just needed to take my time. And I didn't bother with any tank. But yeah, I'm enjoying Octopath enough to want to finish it, so there is that, but not my favourite RPG ever. Oh no, this is going to be hard. You have to go jump over this one. I keep forgetting I've got this as well. Let's see if that does anything extra. No! That didn't help. Game over. Okay, so that is whatever that one was. Clown Man, maybe? Let's see, who are we going to next? It was Bounce Man. Tundra Man! So I'm just going to play through these levels and then I'll call the live stream a day. Call the live stream a day and then probably go and play it on my own. And really focus on finishing the game. Maybe not tonight, but I'm not doing anything this weekend, so I've got some time to play it then. This one sounds very Mega Man 4 style music, which I like. 20 hours into Octopath and 300 into Xenoblade 2. Yeah, I really keep meaning to go... Oh, what? Instant death spikes? I keep meaning to go back to Xenoblade. I finished the game and I really loved it, but I never actually did any of the DLC missions or anything. So I'm about 100 hours, I think. But yeah, after I've played Torna, I'll probably go and unlock the charts for the other characters and stuff, because it is really good. And I'm about 80 hours into Octopath, I think, so I've played them both about equally up to this point. Recently got a Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance. Oh, that's really cool. If you saw in my last video, I got a backlit Game Boy Advance recently. Well, it's not in here, but I just got Pokemon Leaf Green for the first time, so I'm actually going to start playing that. I'm going on holiday next week, so I'll basically pick that up to play on the plane, so that'll be really fun. I didn't mean to freeze that there. Oh no, I thought I'd be able to slide down a hole, but no. Yeah, it's so much better with a backlight. Or get an SP, Game Boy Advance SP, they're pretty good. Or if you've got the money, look for the AGS 101 version, which has the brighter backlight. Which is definitely worth getting if you can afford it. They're about 100 quid though. Oh cool. Not going too far, just going to Tenerife, one of the Canary Islands, for a week. Just a nice getaway, really. I'd really love to go back to Japan at some point. I've been there twice now, and I really love it. I'm sure you've seen, I've got some videos from Akihabara and game shopping in Japan, and it's just so amazing what you can find out there, compared to what you can get over here anyway. I'd love to go back and pick some more stuff up, but as you can see behind me, I haven't really got a lot of room left. But yeah, I could literally spend all day in Akihabara. Well, I did spend all day just looking around all the shops. Oh, it's definitely worth saving up to go there. I've had an amazing time. I paid 90 for the backlit GBA, and it came with a free game, and I got the translated version of Mother 3, which is really cool. I haven't started that yet, but I'm quite excited to start it because I hear amazing things about Mother 3. So yeah, it was 90 quid. I know if you have a look on Etsy or something like that, there's a lot for sale on there. Definitely worth getting. The only thing that's a bit weird with mine is the L and R button is really, really clicky, like way more than usual. So you can't really play it quietly if you're using the L and R buttons anyway. But yeah, I'm really happy to have it, and it makes the games look amazing. Especially playing the old Game Boy Color games on there, really makes the colours pop on the backlit screen, which was very exciting, right? Yeah, I am having a lot of fun with this game. Definitely recommend it. It just feels spot on. They really nailed the physics, so I'm really, really happy. Don't know what's going on here. It looks like Gutsman sort of things that you can pick up like in Mega Man 1. Those screws that I just picked up, they're what you can spend in the shop. to pay for all your upgrades and stuff. What have we got here? Giant pelican. Or a woolly mammoth, I should say. How am I supposed to hit it? Ah. Okay, just gotta aim for the thing underneath it. Ah, it's really hard because I'm sliding around on the ice at the same time. At least the bullets can go through the floor, which is good. Ah. I need to remember I've got the slowdown time and the double gear thing, so I'll try using that this time. See if that helps. Here we go, mini boss time. Oh, did I use it too soon? Gotta wait for it to open size, I think. Ah, stop! Right, now I can use it. Or after that. Right. There we go. Oh, I didn't really get to attack him very much though, he keeps closing his eyes. If you like action RPGs, if you've got a SNES, or if you're thinking about getting a SNES, definitely get, well, there's two games, Terranigma and Illusion of Time, or Illusion of Gaia. They're two of my favourite action RPGs ever. Just the story in them and the gameplay, amazing. Oh, I keep dashing the wrong way. Actually, I take back what I said that this was easier than Mega Man 9 and 10. I think this pretty much feels the same sort of difficulty as them, which is really good. I'm really looking forward to playing these levels and getting the patterns down. So exciting just to have a new Mega Man game. I always got so excited when 9 and 10 came out. I was in college at the time, and I remember being so excited that I could download a new Mega Man game. So to get a new one 8 years after that is just incredible. Hey, looks like I've got some more viewers as well. Hello everyone who's just joined. Hope you're all having a good evening or good day wherever abouts in the world you are. I think it's about 8 o'clock here in the evening. Yeah, so really enjoying it. Hope you're all enjoying watching. Hey, what's up, Chris? Good to see you on here. Ah, I wasn't paying attention, I was reading the chat. I have you to blame for that one. Right, so that's it for that level. Let's go back to stage select, see where we're going up to next. Impact Man, and then we've got 3 more after that. So this one looks like a Gutsman style stage. So yeah, it actually came out today, and I'm playing it on the PS4. Playing it on the PS4 because in Capcom's crazy mind they thought that in the UK we didn't want it physically on the Switch, which I think was really stupid, so I'm going to import the Switch version from America at some point, but until then I'm playing it on the PS4, so there we go. But I presume the game's the same on both, although I don't really like the D-pad on the PS4 that much, so I am looking forward to getting it on the Switch. Because the D-pad on the Pro Controller is nicer than having the separated buttons. I don't like them that much. For 2D games, anyway. Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting the Resident Evil 2 remake. That looks really cool. I'm a big fan of the newer Resident Evil games. I know a lot of people don't really like 5 and 6 that much, but I still find them fun to play. And obviously, everyone loves Resi 4. Yeah, I know it's not fair that there was no physical version of the Switch one in the UK. It's download only, even though it came out physically on PS4 and Xbox One. I really don't understand why. I know in America and Japan they're also getting amiibos, and we don't even get the amiibo, which I'm really annoyed about. So I'm definitely going to have to import it at some point. yeah, I've played both the Revelations games. I really like them as well. I played Revelations 2 in co-op with my girlfriend, and I've played through Revelations 1 quite a few times actually. I played it on the 3DS when it came out, and I played it again on the Wii U when that version came out, and that played really well on the Wii U. Yeah, so really loved the Revelations games, and I hope they make a third one at some point. That'd be really cool. Yeah, I was never a huge fan of the original Resi games, just because sometimes the puzzles just seemed a bit too weird for me. But yeah, I really like the over-the-shoulder action ones, and I'm really looking forward to the remake of Resi 2. I'm not sure where I stand with Resi 7. Like, I kind of like it, and I kind of don't. I've got to play it again in VR now. I've got PSVR, so I am looking forward to doing that at some point in the future. Yeah, actually, I thought that Nintendo stuff sold well in the UK, but apparently it's Nintendo's worst market. I didn't know that until recently, so that might explain why it didn't get a release here in the UK, which isn't really fair, but there you go. I know loads of people who like Nintendo here, so it's a bit strange. I don't know what Capcom was thinking. Yeah, there was quite a few things we missed out on here in the UK. But then there's a few things that we did get that America didn't get, like the RPGs on the Wii at the end of the Wii's life, which I know a lot of people in America were jealous of, so we win at that anyway, so... And I remember we got Mario Kart Wii a few days early as well, for some reason. Don't know why. No, I don't stream that often, mostly because I was really struggling with the capture card, because when I try and stream retro games, I have to sort of sync everything up, and the audio goes really out of sync compared to the camera on the webcam, which just gets really confusing, so I don't stream that often. But it's really easy to do it on PS4, so maybe I'll stream some more Mega Man in the future. That'd be fun. But yeah, retro games at the minute, it's kind of too much effort to get it all set up each time. And I've been thinking actually, instead of doing Let's Plays, I would do live streams instead and then just save them as videos. Oh yeah, Mega Man Mondays, that sounds like a good idea. Start right from the beginning. I can show you how good I am at Mega Man 2, 3 and 4. They're the ones I know completely off by heart. Well, and Mega Man 5 as well, I suppose. The only one out of the originals that I haven't finished is Mega Man 1. Just because I don't like how he feels. Oh my god, go away. I'm really not doing very well. I've actually got an 8-bit-do controller somewhere. I forgot it actually hooked up to the PS4. I wonder if I can find it. No, I'm not sure where it is. No, I've got one somewhere though, so I might try that at some point. No, it's not Elgato, it's called Hakuparch. It's the sort of other brand to go with Elgato. It's basically the same. But it's not that's the problem, it's the fact that it doesn't natively support SCART signal. So I have to use a SCART converter box, but that puts a bit of lag onto the actual image processing, which I then have to, you know, make up the difference on OBS to get it all to sync up properly. And it's just really confusing, because each time it seems to be slightly different, and I'm not sure why. I think it depends what console I'm running through it, which is really annoying. So I was last in Japan in 2016, so quite a while ago, and I'm hoping to go back next year, around April maybe. So definitely going to be doing a lot more videos when I go out there next year. And I just realised it's getting a bit dark, so I might put these lights on, see if that'll make it a bit brighter. Not too much brighter. See if that'll help. There we go, that made it a bit brighter. Yeah, it is a real pain. Like, if I want to stream for an hour, it takes me basically an hour to get it all set up. and it doesn't seem to save the settings either for some reason. I don't know if it's just something I need to look into more, or maybe getting Elgato would make it easier than using Hackupage or whatever it's called, but I don't know. It works okay for doing my actual videos, so I tend to just record the gameplay. Or I guess I could be naughty and use an emulator. But yeah, as I was saying, hopefully I'm going back to Japan next year, and I'm definitely going to be doing loads of videos while I'm out there, so I hope you're all looking forward to seeing them, whenever that'll be. Probably around April, May time next year. Yeah, I do all my streaming on Mac. I've only got Mac at the minute actually. I've got an iMac and I've got a MacBook, so I'm all Apple. And just because I really love Final Cut, I think it's a great video editing program. And yeah, I'm probably best off sticking with Hackupage then, because their Mac software is pretty good. Apart from the weird syncing issues. Right, one more chance on this boss, then I'm on to the next level. Hope you're all enjoying watching me, by the way. I know I've been going for about an hour now, so thanks for sticking with me. Really hope you're enjoying what you're seeing. I'm definitely enjoying playing it, even if I am kind of sucking. But I guess that's because I'm talking at the same time, and obviously it's a lot easier to concentrate when you're not talking. But that wouldn't be a very interesting video then, would it? So I'm having fun anyway. That's what matters. Usually at this time on Tuesday I'd actually be recording stuff for my normal episode, so it's basically just like that for me, but longer. Yeah, that's good. Hopefully it alerted people on YouTube. I don't know if it did or not. Yeah, I don't really know either. I don't know if I'm actually doing a very good job because I'm talking at the same time. It's kind of hard to focus, but I'm having fun. Like I said, that's what matters. Oh cool, that's good then that it alerted you. I guess it depends whether you press that little bell in the corner of the videos or not. I know, stupid YouTube algorithms, why can't it just tell all your subscribers everything? Why is everything hidden away? I don't know. It's all a bit annoying, but as long as people are finding my videos, that's the main thing. I know I have trouble finding other people sometimes, which is a bit annoying, but I tend to check on people's channels that I really like anyway, just to see if they posted anything new. Or see them on Twitter. I'm following a lot of people on Twitter. If you want to follow me on Twitter, just at NintendoWeek, and I'll be posting all my videos on there. Watch me early, but I'm not going to force it on Patreon. It's just an option, if you want. And occasionally I write some ideas. I don't know how to avoid that. That's annoying. Right, let's do this. Get out of the way! What a waste of a power-up. Ah, I don't know how to dodge any of this stuff. I'm really going to have to figure out all the enemies and attacks and things. Skipping ropes with... What am I supposed to do? I can't stand there. What am I supposed to do? I did set up a Discord a while ago, but I actually switched it off just because it's like another thing to try and keep on top of. Maybe I will actually. Like you said, it might be a nice place for other people to chat about retro games, and then I can just pop in whenever I'm free. So yeah, maybe I'll set one up. Might announce it in my next video then. If you're thinking that would be a good idea, then definitely. So I've got 3 more to do. Let's see what Torchman's all about. Here we go. Yeah, because I've got quite a few Discord channels anyway, and I struggle to keep up with the ones that I'm a part of. So I think having my own would just be even harder to keep up with everything. Yeah. No, these are the first stages, and I'm a bit ashamed to say that I haven't actually made it to the end of any of them yet. because they are a lot more difficult than I thought they would be. In the demo I managed to get to the end of Blockman stage, so hopefully I'll be able to do that one at least. We'll see. These owls are kind of like the ones in Mega Man 10, the ones in that mini-boss, where they fly down on the stage. That's pretty cool, you can just push them off the end. Yeah, I know what you mean. On quite a few of the Discord channels that I'm on, the actual people who set them up aren't actually around that often. I guess because they're really busy like me doing other things. But... And yeah, if you want to try out Mega Man 11, have a look on the eShop on the Switch, or I guess on PSN or whatever the Xbox store's called. There's a demo on there. It's just Blockman's level, it's none of the other Robot Masters, but it definitely gives you a good feel for the game. I actually played it through several times. And I think the other thing is you don't get to choose your difficulty either. It's just normal. I've finished Mega Man X 1, 2 and 4 I think. I've never really got very far in the other ones. I do really love them though, they're so cool, especially the soundtrack, as I'm sure you'll agree. Oh wow, I'm really not getting very far on this one. Right, I'm really focusing now. I'll catch up with the comments after I've got past this section. I'm not even looking at it. This is my serious face. Now watch me do absolutely no different to how I was doing before. And speedrunning, jumping through the enemies. I love watching speedruns of Mega Man games, especially the NES ones. If anyone saw GDQ this year, they actually had a really cool race where they had 4 people racing through the first 4 Mega Man games on the NES, back to back, which was so much fun to watch. And I did learn a lot of shortcuts and things that I didn't even know about. Ah, I got a bit further at least. Wow, that was quick. Let's see what people said. Mega Man X soundtrack is so good, absolutely amazing soundtrack. For the first 2 in particular. After that, I feel like the soundtracks kind of got a bit weird, like they didn't really know what direction to take it, but I love the soundtrack in the first 2 X games especially. Yeah, Mocha, the soundtrack in this one I'm not really feeling, to be honest. In my opinion, the soundtrack in Mega Man 9 and 10 is a million times better than this. That's the only thing that's kind of letting this game down for me at the minute, is the soundtrack. For a series that's known for its amazing soundtracks, it is kind of sad that this doesn't really feel that memorable. Maybe it's just because this is the first time we're hearing it, but nothing's really sticking out to me as like a really good tune. Unlike, say, one that springs to mind that I always thought was, wow, this is amazing, is Solar Man's theme from Mega Man 10. That one's amazing. So, no, I think it is a new composer to the Mega Man series. It's not any of the existing composers, because I think the existing composer went to Concept with Inafune, and they worked on Mighty Gunvolt and the Gunvolt series, I think. Don't quote me on that, but that's where I think they've gone. Because they did things like Mighty Gunvolt Burst, that came out on the Switch, which is basically a Mega Man game. And it is really good. If you've not played Mighty Gunvolt, it's basically like an 8-bit Mega Man, a brand new 8-bit Mega Man, where you actually get to make all the weapons yourself, which is really fun. Yeah, so if you haven't heard of that one, definitely look it up. It's a lot of fun. It's not as good as a Mega Man game, but it is really good. And it makes me even sadder that Mighty No. 9 didn't work out the way it could have. Because Concept are a really good company, like the Gunvolt games are amazing. And it is just really sad that they rushed Mighty No. 9 so much that it just didn't work out. I was so excited when that Kickstarter came out, you know. I've been looking forward to it for years. But yeah, I'm quite enjoying this level. It's basically a Lek-Man from Mega Man 1. Except I don't have the boomerang thing to stop them annoying things going across the floor. I think half the problem with the soundtrack is the fact that the sound effects are so loud you can't even hear it half the time. Ah! Oh no, too slow. Oh my god, how am I going to do this? Oh, I forgot you can actually slow down time as well. I don't know if that was the right time to slow it down. It would probably be better if I was just going for it at full speed. Oh, the game itself is amazing. I just don't think the soundtrack's that good. Everything else about the game I'm really loving. Yeah, I like I like Yooka-Laylee. Unfortunately, with the Kickstarter, my pledge didn't go through because I was using the wrong account and I didn't realise. Because I actually pledged enough to get that N64 game. You know, the N64 sort of display thing that would come with it, which I think they're now doing through Limited Run, which I also missed, annoyingly. But yeah, Yooka-Laylee, I really enjoyed it. It's not as good as Banjo-Kazooie in my opinion, but I wasn't really expecting it to be because those games are just timeless classics. I don't think Yooka-Laylee will be looked back on in the same sort of light that Banjo-Kazooie was, but for what it is, I think it's really good. Some of the levels a bit later on do get a bit too long, I think, like the casino level. I think it's just way too big. I know you can fly around, but it still feels really big. But overall, I really enjoyed it. And actually, the company that made it, Playtonic, they're not actually that far away from where I live, so it's kind of tempting to try and get a job there at some point in the future. That would be incredible. How am I supposed to... Maybe this is where I'm supposed to use them. I know you love Yooka-Laylee, you've played it a million times. And you keep tweeting Grant Kirkhope as well, I keep seeing that. Amazing guy, by the way. But yeah, I'd love to work for Playtonic. And I keep telling my girlfriend she should work for Playtonic as well, because her artwork would just go perfectly with their style, I think. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they work on next. Yeah, Grant's amazing. And I wish David Wise did more on Twitter as well, because his music is godlike, is god tier. Even in Snake Pass, the music was just like, wow, so cool. And obviously, Tropical Freeze. But yeah, I love all the old Rare guys. And it's so cool that you can now talk to them on Twitter. Like, if I told my 10-year-old self that I'd be able to talk to someone who worked for Rare, I would just be... I wouldn't even believe it. That's how cool Twitter is, I love it. Yeah, Yooka Racing, that's what they call it. I would love a Diddy Kong Racing 2. Actually, one of the ideas for games that I want to make in the future is basically a Diddy Kong Racing style game. But basically what I want to do is get a load of indie developers together and agree to have their characters in a character racing game like Diddy Kong Racing. I've got it all planned out in my head. It's going to be called Indie Kart Racing or something like that, and I'm going to try and get loads of indie characters in there, and it's going to have a big hub world that you can drive around in, and you can go to all the different worlds from all the different characters that are in the game, and it'll all be connected by one giant hub. And I just think it would be really cool. So that's what I'd love to make in the future. I don't know whether that's going to happen or not, but that's my big idea for the next thing I want to work on. So yeah, if that ever does happen, I'll be really excited. And obviously I'll be posting it all over Twitter and YouTube, so stay tuned. That's my big plan. Now that Super Donuts is out of the way, I need to work on another game. Wow, I've actually made it to the boss. This is actually the first time I've made it all the way to the boss room.
I recognize that.
Yeah, watch me die in like 1 second. This is one thing that I remember annoyed me in the demo. I'm so used to charging up. I can't even get a hit in. Maybe I need to slow down time. But I don't have any gear vault thing left that I've installed. Ah! This is scary. Oh, I'm not doing too bad actually. Oh no, he dashed into me. I keep forgetting I can do the slide as well. Ah, I'm getting sweaty palms. Oh no! Oh, I'm still alive! I thought I died. Oh, now I'm dead. That was intense. Okay, 2 levels left. Let's see where I'm going next. Oh no, last one actually, Blockman. So like I said, this is the one that's on the demo. So some of you may have seen this one before. So I'm ending at the beginning, I suppose, you could say that. So here we go, let's see how much I remember from the demo. This was actually the first thing they ever showed off from Mega Man 11, and I remember thinking, wow, it actually does look really good. And they did that thing, yeah, there we go, where you jump over him and you can get to the platform above. I wonder if Playtonic technically counts as indie developers. Maybe I could ask them if Yooka-Laylee could be in my racing game as well. I don't really agree to that though, but no harm in asking, is there? They seem like an agreeable bunch of people. What consoles do I think aren't retro but people say they are? GameCube? I wouldn't call that retro, but maybe that's just... I don't know. I don't know when retro should start and stop, if you know what I mean. I remember why this was easier in the demo. It's because you had some weapons already unlocked. So yeah, GameCube, PS2, original Xbox. I wouldn't call them retro. They're indie, but I kind of don't consider them indie. Yeah, I kind of feel the same, but I guess it's just because of their background. Like, because they came from such a big company. I guess they're indie in the fact that they spun up from a bigger company, but I don't really know. Like, I don't know where you draw the line between indie developer and just general developer. It's kind of a blurred line, isn't it, I suppose? I don't know. Like, Grasshopper, the people who made No More Heroes, they call themselves indie developers, but I wouldn't really call them indies. I don't really know. Yeah, I guess so, but technically they're working for themselves, I suppose. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's a fine line between what's indie and what's corporate, I suppose. I like to think of it as indie developers do it for fun, but obviously everyone has bills to pay. So, yeah, I don't really know. Like, there's a lot of really good indie games out at the minute though, and there's so many I want to get and I just don't have the time to play. Iconoclast is one of them, if you've heard of that. Cuphead, yeah, I thought that was amazing. I borrowed my friend's Xbox to play Cuphead on. Really amazing game. The art style in that is just amazing. And the game itself is really fun. Obviously takes a lot of inspiration from Mega Man, so that probably explains why I liked it so much. Other games I want to play. I really want to play Hyper Light Drifter. I keep hearing that's really good. The Messenger. That's another one I want to play. The game that looks a bit like Ninja Gaiden. That just came out on the Switch recently. There's a lot that's come out on the Switch recently that I want to get, but I just don't have time for. I'd love to get all those Sega Ages ones as well when they come out. Oh no, I was doing quite well. No, I didn't play Hat in Time. That's another one I'd love to play at some point. I know it's coming to the Switch now, so I'll probably just hold out until then. Actually, A Hat in Time is one of the only games that I can actually get natively on Mac, so I might actually end up getting it for the Mac instead. Just to say I've got something to play on it. But yeah, I'd love to play it at some point. It looks really good. trying to think what else. There's loads I want to play. I've got a big list somewhere, but like I said, I've got so many games to play at once. I don't know when I'll get around to them. I've got To the Moon 2 as well to play, which I really want to get around to because the original To the Moon is one of my favourite games ever. But yeah, all my attention at the minute, apart from Mega Man, is focused on Octopath Traveler until I finish that, and then it will be Xenoblade 2 Torna, Golden Country I think it's called. Yeah, and then after that, I don't know, maybe I'll go back to Shenmue and finish that off, because I was playing that. God, I used to love AVGN. In fact, you've got him to thank that my channel even exists in the first place. I think a lot of people on YouTube started because of AVGN at some point. But I'm really happy that you think that. That's really good to know. I'm really glad that people even think that of me at all. I wouldn't have expected that even a few years ago. Yeah, AVGN these days, it doesn't seem like it's got the same feeling to it that it used to have, unfortunately. And most of it is just James and Mike Mondays, which is a bit lazy, I think. But he's not even in it half the time, it's just Mike and Mike's friend Mondays. Did you ever see the AVGN movie? I don't know what you think about that. I know a lot of people really didn't like it at all. Ah, didn't do very well then. Right, last life, let's see if I can make it to the boss. And then I'm gonna wind this video up. I'd say it's worth a watch. It wasn't terrible. I know some people say it's terrible. Do you watch Happy Console Gamer? He's probably my favourite retro YouTuber. When he covers retro games anyway. I know he does a lot of reviews of modern stuff now. I love his videos on like the Ease series and the Phantasy Star games and stuff like that. Some of his older ones are really good. On my 3,000 subscribers, I actually talked about some of my favourite retro gaming YouTubers. So if you want to see some more that I like, then go and check that out. Hey Maddie, good to see you. Hope you're enjoying the stream, if you've just joined. Unfortunately, you've joined right at the end, because I've only got one left. Yeah, Happy Console Gamer is so much fun to watch. I just love his enthusiasm. And his memories videos are really fun. I mean, I wish I had memories like that to share, but I don't think my life was exciting as his was. Back when he was a teenager, he seemed to get up to some really crazy stuff. Ah! No, that's not fair. Game over. There we go. Sorry for anyone who just joined at the end, but I've just been through every Robot Master in the game. I'm really enjoying it. Let's see what else is on here. So that takes you to the lab, and that takes you to save and load. So I'll save here, and I'll call it a night. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Really hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed playing it, and look forward to a video coming out on Friday, which is going to be about Mega Man, but not Mega Man 11. I've got something really fun planned, so hope you're looking forward to that. As always, I would say comment and subscribe, but obviously you've been commenting while you were watching, so subscribe if you haven't already, if you've somehow found me online. Check out my Patreon, and I'll see you on Friday for another video. So again, thank you very much for watching. Goodbye. Thank you. Now I'm going to find out how to stop it. And I took a screenshot. Taking lots of screenshots.